Just a little icebreaker for you guys here. One gotta go. So this is a meme that says one gotta go, and the options are The Lion King, Shrek, The Incredibles, and Finding Nemo. Now let me tell you something that pissed me off about this when I saw it earlier this week. Somebody already done got on my bad side and said The Lion King. I said, how dare you say The Lion King? How dare you say The Lion King?
They just try. They just don't know. So they just want to die.
They just. I'm like, how do you not say Finding Nemo? Like,
whoa.
how do you not say Finding Nemo?
Honestly,
Finding Nemo is the
y'all might get
weakest
mad at
movie
me
of the
for
bunch.
this. Y'all might get mad at me for this.
You're gonna say The Incredibles, aren't you?
Yeah.
I
don't agree.
I don't know. It's hard because like
only reason why I say Incredible, not saying that it's a bad movie. I'm not saying that it's a bad movie. Matter of fact, I barely saw Finding Nemo either. So
that's what I'm saying. Like, what cultural impact did Finding Nemo really have? Like,
it made people re-love fish. It was the first fish movie people loved since Big Willie.
Bro, it also killed a lot of clownfish. Like, that's the part of the story no one remembers.
Are
so
you
many clownfish died that year.
So many lions and antelopes died in The Lion King.
No, but not
so
nearly
many,
as much.
So
as
many
Nemo.
meerkats. So many meerkats risked their lives in Lion King 1.5.
Bro, listen. Because kids were buying these clownfish, and this is a true story. Kids were buying these damn clownfish and flushing them down the toilet just because they wanted them to find.
Oh, you mean like real life clownfish?
Real life, yes. Finding Nemo really started a real world problem. No, Finding Nemo started a real life problem.
Like, I'm about to say,
you know what stuck out to me in Finding Nemo? Those seagulls.
Oh, it's the mine.
I was like, what the heck? They so out of all the sounds, you made them do that?
See, that's what I'm saying. Finding Nemo you have to really think about Finding Nemo to find those moments that were in Finding Nemo.
You don't, because they're all over. The moments of greatness in Finding Nemo, you have to think about.
Yeah, there are moments. Yeah, like just right now, just thinking of Finding Nemo, I just remember just keep swimming, right? I just remember the part with the shark. He's like, "Hello," remember that?
Name's Brute. You should remember the address.
No, I don't. So
what was you don't remember? You don't remember what was on the back of the goggles?
I don't.
P. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney.
Oh, see, I knew it was Wallaby Way, Wallaby something.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to think about it. And I'm pretty sure you had to think about it too. Nobody's a diehard Finding Nemo.
Oh no, I didn't have to think about it. Like I said, like Finding Nemo is one of those movies that's like, it's up there with them. Like it's damn near goated. Like I wish it was like, something a little easier. Like if you would have put like the Little Mermaid or something in there, I would have been like, oh, okay, I gotta go. But like Finding Nemo,
Little Mermaid like, go too. But I feel like Nemo goes because Shrek has transcended time and space itself. Literally everyone who was born knows Shrek.
I feel like
Shrek is like one of those things. Even Shrek has so much longevity that even when the new Puss in Boots came out, as soon as you hit the end and they teased them going back and seeing Shrek, it was like, oh shit, let's get Shrek 5 going. Like Shrek has become a meme. Shrek, look, hold on. Let me show you something. Let me show you.
Shrek is in my life, damn
it. Shrek is love. Shrek is life. Never look up that video though. You will be disturbed. Look at this. This is a sticker. A sticker of a Shrek meme. Like, come on, everybody in the morning, I'm making waffles. Like, come on. You caught that movie?
I mean, yeah, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, Shrek did stand the test of time and stuff like that, and it's a lot that goes into Shrek. Um, but I think Shrek might be my choice, even though
Really?
it's Shrek is a movie. It's a quest. It's an adventure. You know, it has its up, it has its down. But I don't think it's a better movie than Finding Nemo.
What?
Like, and Shrek was dope. Shrek's a great movie, but I don't know, man. Like, Shrek had a very, very good cultural impact. You know, even, and this says a lot. You know, because I'm a movie person, so it says a lot. Like, even Will Smith. You know, I Am Legend. My boy decided to watch, you know, one movie of all time. You know, he knew the words to it was Shrek. You know,
But then Finding Nemo is supposed to be better than Shrek, is what you're telling me.
I mean, the way we was
Shrek
looking for that
was
little fish.
in a world, in a fictional universe. Shrek helped someone keep their sanity during the apocalypse.
Yeah,
And
so did
Finding
Bob
Nemo is
Marley.
the better movie.
So did Bob Marley.
Ah!
Is Three Little Birds the best song that you ever heard?
Don't worry.
Okay, that's fair.
But
I feel
that
like that
song
was a
was.
reference to Will Smith and Shark Tale, though. That's why I feel
I was
like.
about to say that because that's how you heard that song in Shark Tale.
Don't worry about it. That's not the way you sing the song,
That's the
man.
way you sing that song, man.
I don't know.
I'll let you
Watch both
cook
of them
with Shrek.
and then I'll get back
I won't agree.
to you. I feel like.
What you say you went out there, man? Went out.
Oh, I said I'll have to watch both of them and then get back to you because I feel like
Yeah, I'm gonna apparently
Lion
have to
King.
do the same.
I feel like Lion King's not going anywhere. I feel like
No, hell no.
Incredibles.
Lion King is like
That's golded.
I feel like
so. This is where I
Incredibles.
kind of agree with JP.
Mm-hmm.
This is where I kind of agree. Oh no, you go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying. I just feel like Incredibles should be like up there in that don't touch space, but for some it's not.
It should, but so the thing about Incredibles, as I thought about it, and this is why I can kind of agree with JB a little bit, is because it's like it's good, but like, and it has a lot of good moments in it, but it's like, I don't know, it's just like to have it like that cultural relevancy, like my favorite part of Incredibles will forever be when Dash realized he can run on water. That is single-handedly the best. That's one of the best superhero scenes. Like that nigga was running and was like, looked down, realized he was running on water, and the laugh that he let out, golden, just gold. Because he was like, like, yeah, I'm about to murk these niggas. Like he knew. That's when he knew he was the GOAT. And it's like you don't see that in a lot of superhero movies. And it's like, to be fair, Dash was the first speedster to really show off on screen. He was. His entire chase sequence is really good. I watched that a lot from time to time. And it's just, that's like arguably the best part of The Incredibles is Dash and the chase scene. It's so good that I don't think any speedster has lived up to how well they did Dash with The Incredibles. And correct me if I'm wrong, anybody, but I just feel like that's peak speedster cinema. And I like speedsters, and I just feel like they killed it with Dash.
I think you're right. It's a lot better than the recent Flash movie had. So.
Oh boy, is it though? It sure is. And you know what's really crazy? It's in terms of speedsters, because really, in a way, we kind of really just only seen three. We seen Dash, we seen the girl from Eternals, and then we seen the Flash himself. And it's like the Eternals almost beats out the Incredibles with the speed scene. Because and I almost give it, I want to give it to Eternals just because of like how they filmed it. Like you seen the Eternals, right, Mike?
Oh, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. It wasn't that bad.
No, I said fortunately.
Oh, fortunately.
It wasn't that good either.
No, it wasn't. I don't find myself wanting to watch it again very much at all.
No, Eternals was just like destined for failure. Because
It was, but it was good. It's just not that good.
yeah, that's what I tried to tell people after watching it my first time and my second time. Like, oh, it wasn't that bad. Like y'all just had super high expectations, A, B, and C, and then some people didn't have any expectations. Like a Marvel movie with Angelina Jolie, it's going to be terrible. Like, and she didn't even play the biggest part at all.
Not at all.
But everybody was already super judgmental just from seeing her on the cast and stuff like that. But after watching it my third time, because I watch everything twice, and then my third time I had to watch it when I was putting my girl into the MCU, and because she fell asleep on it 3 times, my third time led into my fourth, fifth, and sixth time, and that's when I realized it wasn't a good movie. But like after the first 2 watches, it was just like like it's like Age of Ultron. Like, well, no, it's like worse than Age of Ultron because like Age of Ultron is
I was
like
about to say
raw, like the first
Age
3
of
times
Ultron's
that
a
you
class
see.
of his own.
But it's like Age of Ultron is like raw, like the first 3-4 times that you see it. It doesn't get bad until you see where they've gone since then. Eternals, I feel like is just bad because like it was just in the hype of everything else going on and what they could have did with the Eternals and stuff like that. That's what they chose to do, and like,
yeah. No, go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, just the story they could have told, they could have made them, a second, damn near a second Avenger group. They could have had them fight the Avengers at least, and what they do, they made them fucking fight each other somewhat, like something. They could have made them discover the fucking X-Men, goddamn, like something. Bro, that could have been the first time they brought in Balthazar Baltigan.
My character I know nothing about. There we go. Yeah, Eternals is a drastically different movie for the MCU. I'll start there. It is, everything about it is just anti-MCU. It's just ridiculous. From the way it's shot to the way it's acted to the everything about it is just so anti-MCU. So I'll start there. With that said, it would have been better as a miniseries. It would have been better as a miniseries because there was a lot of things that happened in that movie with the characters. It's just like, well, I would like to see more of this. I would like to see more of that. I would like to see more of this. And it's like, you can't cram everybody's background of where they've been for the past, 100,000 years or whatever?
5,000.
5,000 years. You can't hide, you can't get to everyone's backstory in the past 5,000 years in a 2-hour movie. You just can't. And it's crazy because, like I said, everybody had an interesting backstory. Like, where have you been for 5,000 years? No, you had a life, and that's pretty sick what you did. Like, especially with Brian Tyree Henry's character, the black one, face.
Oh yeah, the fact that he caused Hiroshima.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like we're not going to talk about that.
Right, cause Hiroshima was a black. First of all, just a black man who had all this ability and just decided to sit back and not do anything. Then choose his lifestyle that he chose and everything. Then you got Angelina Jolie character. You know what I'm saying? Just her having to be taken care of all that time. Like, yeah, it's a lot of interesting stuff that's in there. And then again, to your credit as well, they could have had it where they face off against some Avengers, or maybe bought in the X-Men, or bought in a different superhero team or something like that. That would have been cool. And then the other thing that sucks about it too is the ending. The ending sucks. Not because it was a bad ending, but because it's just like, are y'all ever going to address that? Because a lot happened.
Timothée sticking out the sky.
Boy, I mean, like, several different things happened in the ending. It was just like, so no one's going to talk about this, huh? Like, not just the freaking Titan, or Celestial rather, having like half his body sticking out of the freaking ocean, but the fact that like 5-6 different people just got yanked up to space by a freaking giant Celestial in space, and was just like, yeah, now I'm gonna take y'all, we're gonna judge the humans, and we'll be back. It's just like that's it. Then on top of that, Thanos' brother, for some reason, is a thing. And then you got Black Knight. And so it's just like so many things were set up in that movie, and then it's just like, so nothing. Absolutely nothing. Like, they just jump over the Kang. Yeah, it's weird what the MCU decided to do, is to go from that and then jump over to Kang. Like,
I mean, that's because they were saying, I don't know how true or false this is, but like they were saying that this island that Timothée is like this thing sticking up in the middle of the ocean is supposed to lead into Genosha. Because they're saying when they do bring in the mutants and stuff like that, they're just going to try to bring them in, and I think, and start with Genosha. Like, start with like, I don't know if they're going to like go with like a younger Magneto or stuff like that, but I think they're going to go with like he's the leader of like mutant kind on this island that was Timothée's body.
Okay, I heard that they were going to do something with that, like have it be the origin of adamantium and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Adamantium. Yeah, it was a bunch of things that they were saying with it.
Yeah. What the hell did Isaac just say? What the But yeah, so but getting back to the topic at hand though, I mean, for me it's still Nemo. Nemo still can go. I mean, The Incredibles is like a close second for me to go. Like, if I somehow found out Nemo was actually better than I remember, then it's like The Incredibles is still not on the chopping block. If it was Incredibles 2, I would have definitely said, yeah, it's got to go, because Incredibles 2 was good, but it wasn't that good. Damn, then Incredibles bring you one of the greatest Samuel L. Jackson line readings ever. It's crazy. Honey, where's my super suit?
Mm-hmm.
What? Where is my super suit? Why do you need to know?
Did Jack Jack have his animation short, right?
What do you say?
Did Jack Jack have his animation short?
Oh yeah, the Jack Jack attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good too. See, and what did Nemo have, huh?
Nemo,
A sequel where they had to find Dory.
Finding Dory.
I know you're not talking about. I know you remember the EAC and my man. What was the turtle's name?
Oh,
God
Crush.
Crush. That was his name. And the little squirt.
Sweet. Totally.
Yeah, totally.
But that still doesn't make it a good movie, though. That still doesn't make it like have to stay. I'm sorry. I'm still kicking Nemo clean the hell out.
I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. Like you sitting there saying clean the hell out. Like I said, like it's like the Little Mermaid or something like that. Like you sitting there like it's like I don't know. It's not a close cut. Nemo is the choice. I feel like, granted, Incredibles is, but like I also feel like Nemo is up there. I'm not gonna lie, and notice I'm not bashing Shrek because like I don't have anything bad about Shrek to say until Shrek the Third. Shrek the Third was probably the worst movie of all, like animated movie ever.
We don't talk about Shrek the Third. There's only 3 Shrek movies. What are you talking about, Mike? What is this Shrek the Third you speak of?
Dude, Roy.
I thought it was Shrek Forever.
What? Yeah, no, that was Shrek Forever. See, you don't even remember apart from Shrek the Third. Unfortunately, I do.
No, I don't remember Shrek the Third because that's how bad of a movie it was. And like how oh wait, was Shrek the Third the bad one or was it Forever After that was the bad one?
No, it was the third that was the bad one, and unfortunately made the fourth one feel like the bad one too. But the fourth one was actually like I could shoot you a couple of video essays on why the fourth Shrek was like the greatest movie of all, the greatest Shrek movie ever.
Whoa. All right.
Nah, Shrek the Third really kind of dragged the franchise.
Yeah. Now,
the
what if we
throw in the fifth? Now, what if we throw in the fifth? Do the roar.
Now, what if we throw in the fifth option here? Because you notice you only got one DreamWorks movie and you got 3 Disney movies. Now, what if we throw in another DreamWorks movie?
And I feel like that's not fair.
Now, let's throw in another DreamWorks movie. How about we throw in Madagascar?
Yeah, there you go. You and I. We're here because I was definitely thinking Madagascar. Like that's where we are with it. What you saying?
Now, out of the 5, which one would you pick?
I mean, there's no.
What was I saying?
Oh, we were saying if we throw in Madagascar in there from DreamWorks because there's like 3 Disney movies and only one DreamWorks movie. So we said if we throw in Madagascar, which one's got to go then? It makes it tougher. Because, again, I'm still going to say Nemo because, again, I like to move it. I like, come on. Like, you're not listening to I like to move it without thinking about Madagascar. And then, like, the Penguins were, like, the best thing to come out of, like, DreamWorks since Shrek, in my opinion.
And plus, the Penguins had their own show on Nickelodeon.
And they had their own movie, which is, like, one of the funniest movies I've ever seen in my entire life.
There's been plenty spinoffs. There's been spinoffs with things. Like, we're not going to sit there. Like I said, the Turtles had their own spinoff on Finding Nemo. It wasn't nothing big.
They did not have a spinoff. What did they have a spinoff?
They had some. You can Google Squirt and Crush and stuff right now, and there's something that's going to come up.
I have to specify that it's Finding Nemo when I do, or I'll find the wrong things.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, literally. Because you just said squirt. You just said squirt. I was like, yeah, you better specify that because you're gonna see
Squirt
something you ain't supposed to see.
Yeah, give me a spinoff, all right.
You're a real spinoff.
I found the deep hole.
Need a towel? Anybody need a towel? Need a
I
towel?
found, I found the submarine, not the
Found the
good one.
submarine.
Okay, so it's not a short, but the turtles are the center of the Nemo ride at the Epcot Center.
Mm-hmm. But it's not a short or anything on it.
No, there's not a hold on, let me see. Finding Nemo franchise, short films, Exploring the Reef. No, that's not animated. Marine life interviews. That has to do with Dory.
Oh, you guys made me eat.
I remember that part. Hey, you guys made me eat.
See, but you gotta think about those things. At least with the penguins, you can Madagascar. You say you didn't see anything. You primal. Who is it? You primate. Can you read this?
No, I can't read, but Phil could read though. Phil,
going to Antarctica.
Skipper. Yeah, Skipper, and I forgot the rest of the fucking penguins' names.
Oh well, you've come to the right guy. Skipper, Kowalski, Rico, and Private.
Kowalski. Yeah, that was Kowalski.
What was the part? It was oh, I might be thinking about the second one. No, I'm thinking about the first one, where it was like when they were making the plan to go and save the rest of them from the Fusa, and he was like yes, this is a brave mission, guys. Some of us might die.
Some of us might die.
No,
It was a line from Shrek. Some of you may die. But that is the risk we're willing to take. Like, I don't want to go to war no more then.
No, but the first Shrek is funny as hell too, because the gingerbread man.
All right, so then fine. Since Finding Nemo is such an obvious choice for you.
So Shark Tale, and I'll change my mind.
No. I'm not going to make it easier. Let's take out Finding Nemo.
Okay.
And let's say Despicable Me.
Yeah, get Despicable Me out of here. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. Get it out of here, man. All right, and that's not an easy, but understand that wasn't necessarily an easy choice for me because Despicable Me is not a bad movie. And no, it's not a Despicable Me is not a bad movie. I'm just not. I like the second one a little bit more than I like the first one.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
I can understand maybe like the Minions or maybe the Rise of Gru or something, but the second Despicable Me.
Oh, Rise of Gru was actually really good too.
No, it was.
Rise of Gru was good. The first Minions was pretty funny. It was surprisingly funny. But I don't know. It's like because the second one was when they had Ramsbottom in there, right? Like Ramsbottom. I don't know. I really don't know why I would prefer the second one over the first.
At first, I just think just because the first time I'm just thinking about like the first time I seen this nigga with me, like freeze ray. Like I'm just thinking about that. Like my man Gru was really like a real life asshole.
No, he really was. He was like yeah, it was. And then Vector was funny though. Vector was
funny as shit.
Vector was funny. Okay, see, I gotta do the one thing I haven't really planned on doing in a while and go back and watch the whole entire Despicable Me franchise.